Hi, my name is Chris and this is Battle Nonsense. Last week I released a video in which I showed you the new config options that allow you to change the color of the hit markers. What I criticized in that video was that we only had a percentage slider there for red, green and blue, which made it not that easy to select a specific color. So I suggested that we should see the RGB values there, and DiceLA included this in the patch that was released yesterday in the community test environment. Now you can select the specific color values for red, green and blue, which makes it much easier to get the color you want. I also mentioned in that video that DiceLA works on more config options which will allow us to change the color of the hipfire crosshair. And in the patch from yesterday, we did get the size, visibility and color controls for the crosshair. So now we can change it and make it look the way we want. But that's not all. Now we also have the options to change the size, visibility and color of the reticle. So if we take the red dot sight and then change the color to green, then we get a green dot sight. The ability to change the color is a very nice way to customize the game and to be able to choose a color that might work better on a specific map. But it is even more useful for colorblind players, who asked for this feature for quite a long time now. What is also very useful is the ability to change the size of the reticle, because after DiceLA did the rework of the scopes to remove the visual recoil, there were many players who said that the red dots are now too small, while others said that they are perfect. Now you can adjust it and select the size you want. So it is really great to get that amount of options to customize the game. And it is nothing new. In Battlefield 2 we could also change a few settings in the HUD. Not as many as in Battlefield 4, but still more than in all the Frostbite engine Battlefield games before the CTE. So I'm really grateful to see that amount of customization added to Battlefield 4, but the options menu did become very crowded in the process, so a few changes to the structure might be required to make the options a little bit easier to understand and to find. And what we would also need is a preview function, similar to the one I have just showed you in Battlefield 2. Because what some of the options do is not that easy to predict before you see it in game. And this means that a preview window would not only be nice to have, but in my opinion it's actually mandatory when you can change so much in the head-up display. I don't know if DiceLA can do it for Battlefield 4, but future Battlefield games should continue to provide us that level of customization and also provide a preview function. It would also be great if we could export our settings and share them with other players, because a lot of people won't like to spend a lot of time fine-tuning these options. So that would be a great additional function. So these are the new options that DiceLA added to the community test environment. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then give it a like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, have a nice day and take care. My name is Chris and this was Battle Nonsense.